Good morning, everyone. I just decided to hit on the coronavirus thing. Okay. Watching the news, Trump has got to be the most clueless idiot in the world. It took him since January to figure out the coronavirus was hitting. All right? Then, with his fake information that he gave out about everything was going to be fine, that we have a vaccine in the works and all this stuff, is his bullshit that he gives for his base. And then he puts clueless Pence in as the head of the coronavirus task force. Now, Trump is the one that cut the CDC funding. He done away with the pandemic response team. That was a big fuck up there, to do away with the pandemic response team. That's the ones that go out and they do the work. Okay? The World Health Organization offered to give them the test kits for the coronavirus. Trump didn't want that. Okay? Now, places like Italy, Germany, they're having people drive up that they can swab their nasal cavity and their throat. Just driving up. The test kits are there in Europe, but the U.S. doesn't have them. Yesterday he went on the TV with Mike Pence and they fucking lied to the people of this country. They fucking lied. Okay? Test kits are not readily available to the people, or to the first responders, or to the hospitals, anyone. They're not readily available. Okay? And then, from the news conference, we are going to have to pay for the testing. That's what I got from the news conference. We, the people, are going to have to pay to get tested for the coronavirus. Now, Germany, England, Italy, Spain, even Russia is doing it for free. Okay? Now, his bullshit about the work, the taxes, that they charge us for Social Security and disability and all that stuff, Medicare, Medicaid, and all that stuff, working tax, that's bullshit. Because if people work on an hourly basis, the middle class, they're not going to get paid if they're out sick, if they don't have sick pay. A lot of companies don't give you sick pay. Okay? A lot of companies do not give you sick pay. So you're basically fucked. What he needs to do is do an executive order, send it to the Senate and the Congress, and say, listen here, you got to pay these people. We don't give a fuck. You have to pay these people if they're out sick. Or if their child is out sick and they have to take time off. They have to get paid. They have to guarantee they get paid. And they cannot fire them. That's what he needs to do. But Trump is only worried about Trump. He's worried about Trump and Trump's political future. At this point, the Republicans has enabled this son of a bitch to do whatever he wants to do, and he thinks he can get away with it, like with the Ukraine thing. He did the crime. It was evident to everyone that he did something. Mitt Romney said it. Lamar Hunt said it. The Republicans said he done something wrong, but it wasn't impeachable. So they let this motherfucker get away with what he did. Now he thinks he's untouchable. But now he has lost his mind because he has no idea what the coronavirus is. He went to the CDC with his Make America Great hat shit. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with this motherfucker? Make America great. America's been great, the motherfucker. He has fucked this country up. Okay? He has fucked this country up big time. He has the world leaders laughing at him because he's such an ignorant, uneducated idiot. It's a disgrace what this fucker has done. It's a disgrace what he's done to this country. And now that we have something that can kill elderly people in this country, or people that are compromised their health, this fucker has no idea what he's doing. He has no fucking idea. It's scary. And his son, the little fucknut Trump Jr., talking about the Democrats want hundreds of thousands of people to die. That little motherfucker needs to be arrested and gone to jail for his crimes. I mean, the Trump family is a criminal enterprise. And if you're not smart enough to understand that, criminal enterprise means they have fucked people up their ass all through their years. Ivanka Jr. and Eric, Donald. This month, their tax returns, the release Trump's tax returns is going to the Supreme Court. Gorsuch and Kavanaugh have to make a decision if they have to have some balls and say yes, you got to turn those tax returns over to the state of New York so they can investigate you, or they're going to be Trump's pussy, Trump's lapdogs and little sissy boys and say, oh, no, we can't do that. But state of New York has Trump nailed to the wall. Thanks to Michael Cohen that gave the shit to the state of New York, and Lev Parnas that gave the shit on the Ukraine. Bottom line is, they need to do the right thing and say the state of New York needs to have those tax returns. Because bottom line, if Trump has been bilking the government of New York and the federal government out of tax money, he is no better than you or I. Okay? No better than you or I. If we do that, we will go to jail. We are criminals. Okay? We are criminals. So the bottom line is they have to vote for him to release those tax returns to the state of New York. And what will happen is that investigation will conclude, and the state of New York does not have to go by federal rules. They can indict the president. The state of New York can indict the president and have they can indict the president and have him arrested and taken out the White House and brought to New York for his arraignment. It can be done. I looked it up underneath the statutes. Federal government has no say-so over it. He can be arrested. They can send state troopers to the White House with the warrant, arrest him, arrest Donald Jr., Eric, and Ivanka, and Ivanka's husband, all, and walk them out the White House and take them to New York and indict them, bring the indictments against them, and have them spend their day in court. And the best part is they can hold them because they are flight risk to another country because they have so much money. Okay? Now, let's get to Tucson now. Our mayor went out yesterday with the Pima County Health Department and Pima County supervisors and said her little piece. But she's clueless as to what's going on. Okay? She's clueless. I've read some things on a group page, the Tucson Scanner page. People are worried about the police department not getting paid enough. It's not only the police department. The fire department and paramedics aren't getting paid enough. Okay? People don't realize the east side of Tucson has 147 square miles, if I'm not mistaken. It goes from Wilmont or Craycroft, all the way east as far as you can go to River Road, as far north as you can go to the foothills. Then, as far south past the prisons, Rita Ranch, uh, out that way, Vales, some spots. Okay? Now, the bottom line is, Regina Romero said she would, you know, do a pay increase for the police officers and their equipment. Nothing's been done. You know, the only way we could get those police officers the money that they need to stay here and make this a viable city for people to live in is going to be a municipal bond of 10 years. Okay? A municipal bond for 10 years. I posted the comment on that scanner page. I will post it on the whole thing on my page in my Make the City of Tucson Accountable page that the person posted from the scanner page. But the main concern I have is the city of Tucson and the way they're going to handle this corona thing. You know, coronavirus thing. Regina Romero needs to understand, we had over 1 million people come in from the gem show. In and out, in and out, in and out. We have snowbirds that show up here from different parts of the country. I personally, I'm in good health. I've had immunotherapy, so anything I get, my body's going to fight because of that. I still take drugs for that. Okay? I haven't had a cold or anything since I had the immunotherapy done. Because my own body, my own cells that they took out of me and multiplied and put back into me basically fight whatever infections I get. Okay? But personally, I've gone to the point where I've got stuff from United Healthcare that I got for free for hand sanitizers and stuff. Watch, I'll show you. There it is. Hand sanitizer. And there it is. Okay? And active ingredients, alcohol, 75%. Alcohol. So CDC says anything above 65% should be good for you. I have like 30 of those things in my cabinet there. In fact, I'll show you what I have in there. That I get from United Healthcare. I get $300 every quarter to buy stuff. This will freak you guys out. There we go. That's all I have. Band-Aids. Wipes. Everything. Look, peroxide. Alcohol. Okay. All my drugs that I take. Okay. Like I said, I mean, this is ridiculous that, you know, Trump has no idea what he's doing with the coronavirus. It's a joke. It's a total joke. I mean, like I said, this has got to stop. We need a president that can step up and do what he's got to do for the people of this country. The bottom line, this is not a political issue. This is not that we want Trump out of office because of this. You know, Trump's going to lose anyway. But the bottom line is, Trump needs to understand he's playing with people's lives. The Republicans need to understand that. That he's fucking with people's lives. The elderly, the disadvantaged, and like I said, he wants to do a work tax cut, fine. But he also needs to get in there and guarantee that hourly people that don't have sick time on their books, need to be guaranteed their jobs, and they need to get their pay. Bottom line. So he needs to do a lot of shit more than when he's talking. And I'm going to say it. Talk is cheap, bullshit walks. I mean, when I saw the BBC's report the other day that they came to the United States and they'd done an interview of 5,000 Trump supporters with the mega hats and all that shit on their heads, and they asked them about the coronavirus, every one of those freaking people, 5,000 out of 5,000, according to the reporter from the BBC, said the coronavirus was a fake thing that was created by the Democrats to keep Trump out of office for a second term. These motherfucking people are so clueless, uneducated, and deplorable. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's disgraceful. Trump has conned these people. Then I look at Bernie running for president. Bernie's doing the same fucking thing that Trump has done. He's lying to the people about Medicare for everyone, free childcare, free college for everyone. You can't do Medicare for everyone. That's going to put a $13 trillion tax burden on the middle class people. Bernie thinks he can go ahead and tax the rich people, the corporations. Well, if I got $30 billion or $28 million or $10 million or $5 million, he wants to tax me, you better believe I'm going to be sitting in his office. I'm going to demand a meeting with the President of the United States, Bernie Sanders, and I'm going to say, what the fuck is wrong with you? You going to take my fucking money? He is a socialist, and we cannot have a socialist government in our country. It's a democratic government. Bernie thinks, from way back when, he's had this notion that take from the rich and give to the poor. You can't do that. The United States is a land of opportunity. That's the bottom line. It's the land of opportunities. That's why people come to this country. That's why my dad came to this country. That's why my grandpa came to this country. For the opportunity to become someone, be something. And they did. My mom and my grandmother were born in New Orleans, Louisiana. My dad and grandpa, Cuba. You know, it's one of those things. You know, I love this country dearly. I love my city of Tucson dearly. I never thought I would run for mayor. I got involved in it. It scares me sometimes when I walk with Sam around the neighborhood here. People recognize me. They recognize Sam for me running for mayor. It amazes me. But the thing is, we need to understand something. We need to fight back for what we believe in. Like I said, police department, firemen, paramedics, we need to support them. They need to get paid what they're worth. They need equipment that works. The communication system with the paramedics, the police department, it sucks. Their computers log off and everything. That's dangerous. Their handheld radios suck. It's disgraceful. There is a system that they can use that is cell phone based. I posted it a few times on my mayor's page. It's on the City of Tucson page. Make the City of Tucson accountable page. That's what the city needs to put in place for the police officers and firefighters. It's through, they can use AT&T, Verizon, or whatever. As far as mobile internet, they need to start using Simply Bits. But the city owes Simply Bits $250,000 for red light cameras. They never paid them. So that Simply Bits is not going to give them free internet. Okay? The coronavirus, we as citizens need to understand what it is. I posted it on my Facebook page. I will post it again this morning. Okay? I will post it on my Make the City of Tucson Accountable page. Okay? Be vigilant. Look at your surroundings. Don't go around people that are sneezing, coughing, and stuff, because that's how it's transmitted. The masks don't do shit for you. You have to have the mask that's got the respirator on it to totally keep you clean from ingesting anything. Okay? You need to carry, if carry anything, get a bottle of isopropyl alcohol. Put it in a spray bottle and spray your hands with alcohol. Isopropyl alcohol is 95% alcohol. Spray your hands with the isopropyl alcohol. Mix it with peroxide. That will work. That will clean your hands. Okay? Don't go to places with crowds. Be aware of your surroundings. Okay? If we do get the test available in Tucson, go get tested. Go have your mouth swabbed, your nasal cavity swabbed. See if you have the coronavirus. I'm going to post the symptoms and what you can do. Again, feel free to pass it on. I love this city. I love my country. And to see Trump botch this whole thing because he thinks it's a false narrative when the World Health Organization has said something and he doesn't want to follow the World Health Organization. That's like with the climate change that he fucked up, the treaty with Iran that he fucked up. Trump is, and then the Endangered Species Act that he fucked up. Trump has fucked up more things than we even know that he's fucked up. All the Clean Water Acts that Obama put in place and other presidents put in place, he has done away with. The border wall out of Yuma, blowing up Monument Hill, and all the Native Americans' burial sites are being disturbed. People don't understand. You don't fuck with Native American burial sites. Those people will come back and they will haunt you for the rest of your life. I do believe in spirits. I do believe in spirits. When I had my accident, I know I saw my dad. My dad told me, go back to where you came from. It's not time for you to come here now. You have a daughter to worry about. Go back. I know my dad's with me all the time. I know my mom's with me all the time. My grandmother, my grandfather, my godfather. There's good spirits, there's bad spirits. They're good spirits. Like I said, be aware of your surroundings. Don't let yourself become a victim. Be aware of what you're doing every day. Don't shake hands. Do the elbow bump or the hand bump. But like I said, if you can't afford any kind of hand cleaner, go to 99-cent store, buy a couple bottles of isopropyl alcohol, put it in a spray bottle, a thing of peroxide, put it in there, rub it. Rub it on your hands. Isopropyl alcohol is 90 some odd percent alcohol. That should kill anything on you. Peroxide too. I mean, just be aware of where you are, your surroundings. Protect your kids. The elderly, protect them. Okay? Everyone have a good day. Remember, it's Tuesday. Another like 6 states are voting on Democratic president candidates. Everyone have a good day. Take care. This is my opinions. This is Joe Rocha. It's my opinions. If you like them, give me a like. If you don't, leave a comment. Whatever you want to say. I'm a big boy. I can pull up my pants and keep on going. Everyone have a good day.